Welcome to Santos Brothers Eat, food worth mentioning.
Where Chef Jeff and his brother Kenny talk about their amazing adventures eating and tasting food that is so incredible, they have got to just share it with the world.
My mouth is salivating already.
So, all right. So this is Kenny Santos for Santos Brothers Eats. I'm here with my brother, Chef Jeff Santos. And together we're going to be talking about food worth mentioning. We're your favorite Filipino foodies. And we are doing something special this time around because we're wrapping up season 2. What are we going to be doing, Jeff?
Season 2. Can you believe that, Ken? We've been doing this for 1.5 years because we started in March 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, March 2020, and then December, and then we restarted again in January 2021, and it is December 2021. So we're wrapping up with our best of restaurants. I picked 3 and Ken picked 3, and let's talk about that.
You know what? And before we do talk about that, let me just share a couple things here with you. I do want to share our website. You know, some of you may not know, maybe you're seeing this on YouTube, maybe you're seeing this on our Facebook, maybe you're seeing this on Spotify, but if you want to get access to all of it, it's SantosBrosEat card with 2 R's.co and bros or brothers is spelled BROS, like Mario Brothers. And of course, we're going to put that in our show notes. But, you know, if you go straight there, whether you're using an iPhone, whether you're using an Android or a PC or a Mac or whatever, you'll be able to get access to either listening to us or watching us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and or Facebook, whatever you choose. And we hope you look at all of them, right, Jeff?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. And again, subscribe, and spread the word out of our podcast. That would be great.
Yeah. Simple website just with links out. And actually, I am going to do this, Jeff, because I am just going to say, if you haven't listened to the best of season 1, because that's how we opened up. You can see that, right, Jeff?
Good. There it is.
The best of season 1. It is basically season 2, episode 1, and our top 3 there are Jeff's top 3 are movies. That was an awesome ghost kitchen kind of pickup.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right.
The mac and cheese and fried chicken festival, Frita Lore, which is out in Quebec, and then a runner-up was the C&E must eat foods, and mine was George's Greek Grill, Dope as Duck. And then Tata's jerk chicken patty sandwich. Oh, wow. I remember that sandwich. Good sandwich. And then the strawberry shortcake from San Remo.
San Remo. Always good.
Yeah, check that out. But we're going to be talking about our top 3. And, you know, Jeff picked 3. I picked 3. Mm-hmm. And who do we want to talk about first, Jeff? I think we're talking about, did you say August?
Let's go with, August 8th. Let's do that.
8th. So August 8th.
So a little history. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. August 8th, episode 20. Yeah.
That's it. And episode 20 is actually oxtail poutine and August 8th, but we're just going to fast forward the August 8th part. Not that oxtail poutine was or that night market was not bad or good, but we're just going to do August 8th right now. And a little history here. As you can see in the picture, but if you're just listening to us, the picture is us on the patio. Back in the spring, summer of 2021, Toronto lifted their sort of takeout only for restaurants because the pandemic numbers started lowering. So they enabled restaurants and allowed restaurants to have outdoor seating, outdoor patios, which is great. But if you know the Santos Brothers, we love our all you could eat. And so we took advantage of the all you could eat drive-in was the first thing they did. And then they expanded to all you could eat patios. Now, when I say drive-in, at first what they did is you drove up to an August 8th restaurant, you parked, they would give you a tablet and you would order and they would come out to your car and serve you. One of the more funnier ones was the August 8th has a restaurant on Spadina and just in between Dundas and Queen. So, you know, eating on a sidewalk on Spadina, not really the best thing I would do, but there was a story on Blog.to, I believe, and the Toronto circuits. A family had a pickup, and they actually put a patio table in the pickup part of their truck, put 4 chairs, an umbrella, and they were doing what they were doing. They were eating in their car. So, you know, they were following the rules and taking advantage of it. But when we heard that during patio seating, outdoor seating, we took advantage of it. And we went there, and another bonus, it was our dad's birthday. You know, so what a great way to celebrate our dad's birthday. after 2 years of not seeing each other, not eating in a restaurant together, of eating outside and eating all you could eat. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that was kind of imaginative for those people to do that
Hmm.
with their pickup truck. One of the things that we mentioned in that episode was, well, kind of interesting to that charm of kind of staying in your car. It's a lot of styrofoam.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
waste in that way.
a lot of waste because they would bring out the food in the styrofoam, and then all you got all
Hmm.
the styrofoam in your car, and
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
um,
exactly right.
kind of a fun concept, but not something that I would necessarily want to do. I would rather kind of sit out on a patio,
Yeah.
but now it's cold now, so that's not even that big of an option. I don't even know if that's even offered anymore right now
No,
until
probably
next
not.
spring.
No, probably not.
Yeah, absolutely. And so let's check out, here's some pictures from the August date.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, and so beautiful sushi that they offer. Here's something here. I loved the taco.
Nice.
Really enjoyed the fish taco that they offered. That alone is actually worth it. August 8 almost made my top three, and the big reason is the taco there. Um,
Nice.
what's nice also is I do like all you can eat sushi and the combination all you can eat dim sum, and they even
Yeah.
offered the soup filled, which
Oh
is
yeah.
not always offered at the all you can eats. So
No. Yeah, it's a
great,
little
great
treat they had
surprise.
there. Well, honestly,
Yummy.
it just doesn't just do sushi or dim sum. They do both plus other Asian inspired dishes as well. That the taco, of course, was a fusion. But they also offered like ramen noodles, their rice dishes. Nice combination of everything.
It's a really, really good place to go. If it was
Hmm.
closer, I would go there more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely good. They have some deep fried sushi rolls that you could see there, even some awesome desserts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, these are the ice cream chef. Is that what these are?
Yeah. Yeah. Those ice
Yeah,
creams there.
yeah. Red bean, mango. I don't know what that blue one is. I remember where you got it though. I don't remember what it was though. So,
Well, wouldn't it be ube?
oh, maybe it was
Maybe
ube.
not. Hmm.
Maybe yeah, it's a little too blue for that. So,
Yeah.
great food that we
Yeah.
had. And
And
so
presentation too. Presentation of everything was great. You
Oh,
know.
absolutely. Absolutely. And so, definitely a place you want to go to if you're into sushi or dim sum or just Asian food in general. Pretty nice. I like the prices, but most of all, I like the food. Very,
Yeah.
very tasty. Very, very tasty. And then, so should we move on to the next one, Jeff?
Yeah. Let's do that. Do you want to go with
Yeah.
yours, or do you want to just do all mine then?
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we should go with mine.
Yeah.
So, on my menu, um, actually, I'm gonna go with episode 25. So
Mhm.
episode 25 is the Pie Commission and Mike's Far East Barbecue. And
Yes.
so I'm not doing this for the Pie Commission. I am doing it for Mike's because Mike's is just a staple of awesome, basically Chinese barbecue, whether you
Hmm.
want barbecue pork
Oh,
or roast duck or whatever else they offer. This is one of those places that is just super yummy.
yeah.
And it's actually been a Scarborough staple for years. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
many people make sure that they go there for on Christmas Day. I think they're open Christmas Day, if not for
Mm.
sure Christmas Eve, because there's people that are just ordering that roast pork and bringing it
Oh,
home to
yeah.
their families to celebrate.
That's right.
And it's a food that I absolutely love to eat.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so
And the prices are good too. That's a good
uh,
thing about
great
Mike's.
prices. Yeah. And so you have the choice. You can have like kind of like a big cater out thing, or you can have the little
Mhm.
combo meals, which are awesome. There's the roast pork, the roast duck that we
Yeah.
got.
There's
Roast
some
duck
hanging
right in
ducks
the window.
there.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
in one of Jeff's favorite Christmas movies, Christmas
Hmm.
Story,
That's
right?
right.
They're
They're smiling at
smiling.
us.
Absolutely. And then, as I said before, any of the restaurants that we mentioned, they're all going to be in the show notes, or if you're watching this on Facebook or
Yeah.
YouTube in the description of the videos. But awesome food.
Look at that.
Not a place for vegetarians, eh, Jeff?
No, not at all. And I don't know if you
No.
saw if we mentioned that. No, so there's the back where the pigs are hanging.
Yeah.
They get salted or they get marinated and they get hung. What this allows that the skin gets extra crispy. The moisture is just drawn out. So when they roast it, it's extra crispy. And I don't know if you noticed in the picture, but they offer lechon style roast pork and as well as Chinese style. So lechon style is more of the Filipino style, which Anthony Bourdain said was the world's best pig.
Yeah,
So
that would be
yeah,
this one here. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, he Anthony loves Filipino food, but lechon style roast pork is certainly at the top of my list.
hmm
Man, actually, I haven't had it. It's been at least a month, so maybe I should get some soon,
yeah,
eh?
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Mike's Far East Barbecue, that makes it to into my top three. What about
awesome.
your next one, Jeff?
I believe my next one is going to be number 29, if I'm correct. It is the
Ooh, is it the
um,
ramen?
yes. Actually, no. Let's go to number 24 then. Let's go with 24. That is the
Ooh, the night market.
night market. Yes. So
Cool.
so street eats. They were one of the food trucks sort of festivals that came out just before pandemic. And then when pandemic hit, they instead of stopping, they thrived. They did all these festivals. They actually inherited or they got some land just on the northern border of the Scarborough Town Center, and they just like, took advantage of everything. They had some great trucks pull in, and then they decided to expand on the sort of Asian night market. And so we took advantage. So we decided, you know what? It's been a while since the whole family, me, myself, Ken, Diana, Dylan, and Mark. Christina couldn't make it, unfortunately. So we went to their night market, and there's a picture of us. For those that are just listening to us, it's a picture. We're still wearing masks. The mask mandate was still in place, but we're standing just in front of their entrance, in front of a beautiful mural that says "Good vibes, good eats." And that's the
Wow.
important thing. The Santos brothers, we love to eat with friends, and this is good to take advantage of having different restaurants, different food trucks in one area. We each could take something, bring it to the table, and share with everyone else. And it was a great night overall.
Yeah, so the night markets, what's awesome is that what we got to eat. I remember this is the Manila street food or Eat Manila street food. I think this is the restaurant is this is the place.
Yeah,
They offered the sisig poutine and the
poutine.
sisig. Well, they didn't have the poutine when I was there. It was
No,
like
the
they
chicken
just did
skin.
chicken. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they had the
Yeah,
chicken skin, which is really good. What did you like the most out of that plate? Like out of the meals that we had that night, Jeff? Do you remember?
that night. The Mr. Dimsum had the deep fried
Oh,
spam fries.
those
I
were
know.
good. Yeah, the
Yeah,
spam fries, breaded fries made with official spam. And so
yeah.
there, if you're looking at the video feed, either on Facebook or maybe even Instagram, you could find it there too. But also on YouTube, you're going to see us looking
hmm
at the spam fries. Those fries were crispy and
Yeah,
really, really tasty. I really
yeah.
enjoyed those. Yeah.
And then what Dylan got the mac pie. So basically, it's a mac and cheese. So they took pasta and they made it into a pizza. And I believe, yeah, there it is.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they took macaroni and cheese. They made it a bit more moister, more firmer. They shipped it into a pizza and then baked it off with sauce and various toppings. That's what Dylan got. And I mentioned
Yeah.
this before. When we do like lasagna or baked pasta, I always love the outside edges where the pasta just crisp up a bit. It's some people don't like it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the whole concept of mac pies because
Mhm.
they offered, Dylan just got the pepperoni, but basically you could have it any way you want a pizza. You want
Yeah.
pineapple on it, you can have it. You want, whatever you like it, any way you want a pizza. But instead of having dough on the underneath, it's mac and cheese that's
Oh
kind of
yeah.
baked into like a pie crust,
hmm
basically,
Yeah.
or in the shape of a pie crust, which was
That's right.
super, super fun. So we had a good night. Yeah, it's called the Original Mac
Yeah.
Pie
Mac pie.
House.
And how about you,
Yeah.
Ken? What was your favorite from that night?
From that night, I am going to have to go back to those spam fries. I really
Okay.
liked those spam fries. Those were super yummy.
Yeah.
Everything about them was crispy and tasty. They weren't too greasy.
No.
Actually, all of Mr. Dim Sum because their deep fried dumplings were good too.
Oh, they were.
I have a feeling, if I remember correctly, they didn't steam any of theirs. Like they just did their deep frying and they were good to
Yeah.
go. If they, so that's one of those examples of do one thing and do it well. They decided to deep fry everything and they did
hmm
it really, really well.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
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 And again, Street Eats is that they're always doing something special. Like right now, we're recording on December 28th of 2021. They're actually doing a winter market there, and I can't wait to see what else they do come 2022. Go Phil and his
Absolutely.
team.
Yes, go Phil, because whatever they're doing, I'm excited to see. It's always fun to see what they're doing there. So I guess it's my turn to go, isn't
It
it?
is. Yeah.
Yeah. So my turn, I'm going to go to episode 7. Episode 7 is a fun one because this is the Chun rice dog.
Yep.
Episode 7, those are the Korean, basically Korean corn dogs. What's the difference between a Korean corn dog and a
Like
um
Pogo.
yeah, and a regular pogo or a regular corn dog that you'd see at the C&E, Jeff?
So basically, the Korean corn dog, they actually use a rice flour batter. So instead of a regular flour, like wheat flour batter. So because rice is more predominant in Korea and in most Asian countries than wheat is, so they use a more rice flour batter. So it's one of the things that Diana could actually eat as well. And rice flour is a bit more chewier, so it has more of a nicer, sort of chewier texture than a pogo would. And with the Korean hot dogs, they actually will expand more on the outside. So they had some with corn, potato. They had like even dessert ones, which unfortunately didn't have when we were there. Oh, a squid ink. That's right. Yeah, one was a squid ink
Yeah.
batter.
What's kind of nice about Chun is that inside you could either have a hot dog and two types of cheese, either cheddar or
Oh, the cheese, right?
mozzarella and
Yes.
or both. So that's pretty cool. This one has the ramen on the outside. You also
Hmm.
have the option of having the potato on the outside and pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed Chun. And then, here are all the different things that you
Oh
can
yeah,
get.
ramen chip.
So you
Yeah,
can get
double
sausage
cheddar.
inside, cheddar outside, ramen. You could have a jumbo, a double cheese hot dog. Double cheese means mozzarella and cheddar. And then hopefully there's a picture. Oh, and all the
Oh
toppings you can get.
yeah,
So you could either have the shake-on toppings. Um, can I just zoom in here? There we go.
there we
So
go.
you can get some shake-on topping, a little bit unclear, but you can get either ketchup or honey mustard or just even sugar. Sugar was super popular for
Yeah,
some reason.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
for the
like most like what we like it. They like it a bit sweeter. So they even say
yeah,
sprinkle sugar on hot dogs for better tasting.
yeah, or Parmesan, or you could just get sauces. So
Yeah.
really, really cool. I
And
really,
then,
really
sorry, Ken, if
enjoyed
you go back to
that.
that picture,
Yeah.
for people that can't see it, they actually color code their hot dog sticks because once you have your hot dog already battered, you don't know what's in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there's little color codings for mozzarella, for what is that? Cheddar, double hot dog, double cheddar, volcano or jumbo. So instead of guessing what it is, if you're sharing with friends, you're like, who ordered this one? Like, you can't tell. You look at the stick color and, oh, here you go. That's yours. That's yours.
That's a good point, right? Because if
Hmm.
you're there with a group of 5 friends, they're all going to put it in the same box, and then you kind of
Hmm.
go out to your car and eat it. You don't know whose is who. You can
No,
tell by the stick colors,
that's it.
which is pretty awesome. Yeah. And so my second choice, and actually, man, like they're almost not even in order because those hot dogs are super yummy.
Oh, they
Jeff
were.
said he never did get the chance to try there's a Nutella one actually.
Right, there
Um,
was.
but we did Mason and I we did try it,
Okay.
which he really really enjoyed. But who doesn't
Nice.
like deep fried? It's like a donut, right?
Mm,
A rice donut that's filled with that hazelnut nut Nutella spread, which is pretty
yeah,
nice. Yeah.
sounds so
So
good.
yeah. And then your last pick, Jeff, what would that
Yeah,
be?
that was number 29. It was the ramen
Yeah.
restaurant. I forgot the name. Ikkousha.
Yeah, it is. Hold on a second there. Ikkousha.
Ikkousha. I was close.
Ikkousha
I
Ramen.
was
Oh,
close.
that was my birthday special. That was
Yeah, so that's
fun.
one of the reasons why I chose this one as my one of my top picks. Is A, it was Ken's birthday. Mason was there to join us for a celebration. They have amazing ramen, but they also offered um, your birthday number gyoza. So Ken turned 48, 46,
46.
46. So they gave us 46 gyoza to share. And of course, Diana and Dylan were also there for an
Yeah.
awesome birthday celebration. That was
So
just a bonus, but their ramen was delicious. Like, it's one of the better ramens that I've had as well.
absolutely. So those of you that are watching, I just put up a picture of me in front of I think each of these is 10
10 or
gyoza.
12, something like that. Yeah. They actually gave us
Yeah.
48 because it was
Yeah.
have to be 12 then. Yeah, because they couldn't break up the 46, so it had to be 12.
Yeah, so they ended up giving,
Um,
yeah, that's right. They gave us 48. And so in front of us, there's only 36 because I think they didn't bring them all at once. They gave
no.
us one plate. And of course, we ate them.
Oh yeah.
If we had thought about it, we would have put them all together for the big old picture, but we
Yeah.
didn't.
That is good enough. Yeah.
That's good enough for the picture. But
Yeah.
let's look. I remember I was showing mom, and she's like, "Well, what's so special about ramen? This is what the ramen looks like.
Mm.
This is not your college ramen.
No.
All right, you got big chunks of pork, you
Oh
got
yeah.
an egg, and even the broth. It just looks so beautiful and creamy.
Oh
This is not what you think it is if you're thinking it's college ramen.
no.
This is really next level. It's
Yeah, and they had
so
different
so tasty.
broths. Like Dylan had the squid ink broth, I believe it was the
Yeah,
black broth, and which I wanted, but he chose. And of course, Mason, he wanted it hot and spicy.
yeah.
And even though we got him number 2 out of 5, it was still hot.
Still too spicy for him. But look how beautiful these look. Diana, are these the octopus or is that something
Yeah.
else?
No, that's the chicken.
That's the chicken?
Karaage.
Yeah. Those
And
of you that
then
can't remember, karaage chicken is basically Japanese style fried chicken. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
For
And
the
then those are
ramen,
the octopus there.
yes, takoyaki. That's
Yeah.
Diana's favorite.
Yeah. And actually, these guys have good takoyaki.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not frozen like other places, but
Yeah.
this was good.
Well, this place is actually Japanese, so you
Hmm.
expect them to have some
Yeah,
good takoyaki there. There's Diana. She's
yeah.
happy there with all the ramen there.
Oh, there's
So,
noodles.
yeah. Awesome. Awesome. This place is on Queen West, and there's two locations that are almost next door to each other. There's a
Yeah,
chicken location and a pork location. They're not next door, but they're either like two
like two
doors
doors down.
over or three
Yeah,
doors
something like
over.
that.
Or
And when
both
we
on the
say
same
chicken
place.
location, Ken means that their broth, they don't do chicken ramen. So
Yes.
the broth is the chicken bones and other stuff. We went more traditional. We went the pork ramen. And their ramen is just superb. Like actually, the picture behind Ken, you can't see it, but I guess it's one of the Japanese locations, and there's a lineup down the street of whatever street that is. So you know they're good when there's lineup outside.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad that you picked that one, Jeff. That's something that I forgot
Mm.
about
On
when
your birthday? Really?
well, no, when we're talking about the top, our
Okay.
favorites sort of thing. And so I'm glad that you mentioned it. And so I guess it's time for my final pick, right? And
Yeah.
so the final pick, episode 33,
Okay.
and this is Sushi
Oh,
Legend.
yes.
And Sushi Legend, actually, before I even bring up Sushi Legend, well, we're going to talk about it, but there's an article out of Blog TO, the best all you could
Yes.
eat sushi,
Mm-hmm.
right? The best all you could
Yeah.
eat
In
sushi
Toronto.
in Toronto. And there's number one, which is Kaka all you could eat on Bay. I've never been there.
Mhm.
Have you been there, Jeff?
I know where it is, but I haven't been there.
All right.
Yeah.
But number two is Sushi Legend. Number
Yeah.
three is August 8.
So look
So
at
we picked, two of
that.
the top three. And the only reason why we didn't pick number one is we haven't been there yet, right?
No.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It is downtown as
absolutely.
well. And
Yeah.
actually, oh yeah, actually the only 2 we've been to is yeah, that's it out of this list. Hmm.
Awesome, awesome food over there.
Yeah.
All right. And so here's some of the pictures from
Yeah.
Sushi Legend. Yeah, this one was for my birthday too. So two of them,
Yeah.
was the ramen birthday and then the Sushi Legend. Here we are eating some wonderful sushi. They have the
Yeah.
mackerel. And here is why, for me at least, that Sushi Legend just barely edges out August 8, and it's the
Okay.
rice. It's the sushi
Yes,
rice. That
it
rice,
was. Yeah.
rice is a big part of sushi, and when the rice tastes better, it's kind of like if you're eating a sandwich and the bread is just better at a one place, you tend to like the whole sandwich
Oh,
more.
true. Yeah.
But it's only a very narrow, very narrow. I'm actually when I had the list, I actually had Sushi Legend and August 8 as kind of like a tie. But since I saw that you picked August 8 when you gave me your list, then I just took it off of mine just because,
Nice. Okay.
yeah. And so, biggest difference, or one of the bigger difference also, which makes it a harder to choose between August 8 and Sushi Legend, is Sushi Legend does not offer dim sum,
No, that's right.
which
Yeah.
which is tough, which is a tough one. But they also offer other Asian dishes. They offer kalbi,
Hmm.
beef
Yeah.
teriyaki, and
Different
other
types of
fun
rices.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
hand
Hand
rolls,
rolls. Yeah. Your favorite.
beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and then they got the rock shrimp. If you're there, grab that
Mm.
rock shrimp with
Yeah.
the
That
with
was good.
the Kewpie mayonnaise. We probably ordered that maybe 3 or 4 times,
Oh,
eh,
yeah. At
Jeff? I mean,
least.
we just
At
got
least.
that. Uh, Awesome place. So, if Sushi Legend offered dim sum and those tacos from August 8, it'd be like the perfect place for me, right?
It would.
Yeah. I mean, I think Jeff would agree with me that
Oh yeah,
yeah.
too true.
So
I agree
good
totally.
food. Absolutely. So, Jeff, I'm actually going to throw you a curveball
You go ahead.
and ask you, do you have a runner up? Like, is there anything that kind of just didn't make it or that you wish could
Uh,
have made it?
does that be restaurants or it can be anything? Because
Well, something from last season.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really liked. I know it was weird. I really liked our video with the Kraft dinner and how we made it at the party.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
yeah, so that video there. So what basically, if this is the first time listening to us, KD or Kraft dinner in Canada, I think it's in the States too. They actually offered flavor boosters with some traditional ones, like there was I think buffalo chicken, some sort of curry, but then one of the flavors was cotton candy.
Yeah.
So we took advantage of that, and I got a cotton candy flavor packet. And there were some videos on YouTube where people were making it, but they didn't use the cheese; they just used the cotton candy. But that's the wrong way to do it. So I made it the right way, made the Kraft dinner as is, and then added the cotton candy flavor to it. And I didn't mind it. I know some people, like you, Ken, were like, that's if I only have one bite, that's all I want.
Yeah.
But just the experience of mixing it and how it turned pink, yeah, that was a fun day.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm going to show that again. So those of you that are watching this on YouTube, you guys got to watch it again. But certainly watch the video if you haven't had a chance there, because we're adding the flavor in there. One of the flavors that they offered was actually poutine, and if you're in the
Oh,
States, if
okay.
they're offering the poutine, or if they're offering the flavor boost, they probably didn't have the poutine available because you guys might not. It's just not in the States,
No,
and
that's
so
right.
that's a really good pick, Jeff, for your
Thank you.
runner-up. Would be the
Yeah,
yeah, more the video because the actual food, not for me, but it was fun creating that video.
it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were all there together, which
Absolutely.
is great. And
Yeah.
how about you? What was your runner-up?
You know what? I don't even have one ready, which is kind of funny, but let me have a peek here.
All
As
right.
far as a runner up for me, I have got to go with Maja's
Oh, yes.
Egyptian brunch, because
Okay.
those of you may remember I was bragging about this
You
place once it
were.
came.
You love this
And
place.
their human fries are like little nuggets of gold. When you walk in there, it smells wonderful. Their lentil soup was awesome. And I just got a very, very traditional and kind of conservative brunch. It was just like beans and eggs. But I
Hmm.
am eager to try their beef liver sandwich or their shrimp poor boy because
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounds so good. So they're definitely a runner up. It was one of those places where I went and I thought I want to try their sandwich before it gets showcased on the podcast, but I had a difficult time just even getting there. It is a crowded place, and I even tried ordering it to go. And I remember I ordered it, said, "We're too busy for to go." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, too busy for to go." Like they're so
Wow.
busy.
That's
Although when
incredible.
I went, there wasn't a lineup when I went because I actually ate inside the restaurant.
Hmm.
But actually no, we were first in line, like there were people already eating outside, so we just needed for a table to clear and we can get in. But while we were eating, the lineup started building outside to it was
Wow.
more than 10 or 12 or 15 tables deep. It was deep, deep,
Jeez.
deep, deep. So there's a reason why people are lining up because the food is just that really, really good. So
Nice.
love that
Awesome.
place. Love that place. As far as this year goes, we had an awesome year. There's
Hmm.
some places that we wanted to go that we never made it to. We wanted to make it out to
No.
Tokyo Hot, right?
Yeah, we did.
We wanted to make it out
Um,
to Heartbreak Chef,
we did.
right?
We did.
Yeah.
It was just a funny year because like we said before, some restaurants were only offering takeout for a certain time. Some restaurants then they expanded to outdoor dining, which some restaurants couldn't do. And then lately, restaurants are just offered indoor dining with limited capacity. So yeah, but being the Santos brothers, we took a we that didn't stop us. We went out and tried different food worth mentioning. You know,
Yeah. Absolutely. We did 36 episodes this year. So
yeah,
not quite one every single month, or
no,
sorry, every single week, but pretty close to that. And we also had some bonus episodes for, when we were eating the chicken feed or when
oh
we were
yeah,
eating the calf dinner.
that's
And
it.
we had some other bonus
The
episodes.
pizza skulls.
Oh
This
yeah,
was a
the
fun
skulls.
video.
Oh yeah, those were really fun. I forgot about the pizza skulls. Yeah. So
Mhm.
it was a great year. Anything on our bucket list for next year, Jeff? Or on your bucket list for next year in terms of food that you want to
Um,
eat?
Off the top of my head, not really.
Okay.
Toronto just is a great, melting pot or mosaic of different cultures. And that's something that I always want to try to do when I go to a restaurant. I want to try something new. I want to try a different cuisine. Or if I'm going to the same cuisine, I want to try something new. We have our favorites, our go-tos, but sometimes you want to have something else, and try it. That's the important thing. Try something new.
I totally agree. And as far as a runner, or not a runner up, but a bucket list, when I mentioned this, Jeff is going to agree with me that we hope we get to try this year, and that is the X,
Oh, yes.
the
Fingers crossed
CNE.
that's back in 2022.
Yeah. So I'm pretty confident it will be, even with the O variant going around. I really think that we're gonna have a better grasp on things
Mhm.
because the X is an outdoor event. Even though the food building's inside, I'm sure they're going to be able to figure something out, or I hope
Oh,
they
yeah.
can. They can figure something out because when we go to the X, I mean, we have a list of stuff that
Oh,
we want to try.
yeah,
So
exactly
it's
right.
usually 5 to 10 or more deep of, okay,
Hmm.
we got to get these cinnamon rolls, and then we got to get this, piece of pizza, or we got to get
That's it.
these types of fry, all these different things. So that's kind of on my list this year. I still would like to make it out to Heartbreak Chef,
Of
and
course,
also
yes.
Tokyo Hot. There's a lot of different places that I do want to try. So we're looking forward to it. But that has been season 2. It was an
Yeah,
awesome season. And if you're getting value from our recommendation, or you're just getting entertained with how we're talking about how we love the food, and we invite you to like, subscribe, share, comment, leave a review. All that stuff really supports our podcast. It helps us get the word out, but it allows you to support our podcast and to do so for free. Right, Jeff?
that is correct. And if you have any recommendations for us, a place for us to try, please let us know. And then remember this quote from Julia Child: "People who love to eat are always the best people."
Oh, absolutely. And that includes, of course, my brother, Chef Jeff Santos, and I'm his brother, Kenny Santos, and you as well, if you love to eat food worth mentioning. All right, thanks a lot, everyone, and we will see you in season 3. Bye
Happy New
bye.
Year. You've been listening to Santos Brothers Eat.
Food worth mentioning.